3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Let's get ready to suck it.
Welcome to your doom.
Snack bar, Lambeau Field. I was scalded by the cheese of a flaming hot nacho.
You play to win the game.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
It's from a slice of gabagool.
Finish him. Oh, it's hard.
Welcome back to another episode of the Dudecast with your two favorite dudes. I am Dom. He is Mark, and we are back again, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode. And yes, indeed,
We are
is
stuffed.
sinus season.
That's right. Good old episode 41 here at the Chop Sports studios. The Chop just regular studios. We can drop the sports. The Chop Sports YouTube page, the premier streaming podcast network. We don't have supervision anymore. We could do whatever we want.
We all grown up
The
now.
boys and the lady can do what
all
they
grown
want.
up.
And speaking of the lady, we have the bird lady. What's up, dude? Enough junk.
This way.
Oh, why do we still? Why do I do that?
You're
I don't-
botching it 2 weeks in a row, man.
No,
What's
because
going on?
sometimes I always
Y'all fucked up.
No, because sometimes we reverse it. Bring it back in reverse. I was thinking that Missy Elliott song. Reverse it. bring it back down in the dirt. You ever seen the fucking that old white lady sing that song?
Yes.
It's my favorite. It's one of my all-time favorite videos.
Lordy.
It's classic. Some old white lady singing, rapping that song. Yeah, yeah.
Like, what the
Yeah, shit down, make it feel out.
Work it.
Yeah, let me work it. Drop the thing down and reverse it. Fucking Missy Elliott.
Oh, no.
That's how you know we're high.
Yeah, Missy. Come on.
Yeah, but no, I was looking before I came here. I was like, all right, take a shower, right? I'm like getting ready. I was looking in the mirror. I'm like, good lord, I look insane.
Why?
Like, dude, my beard is insane.
Base Viking warrior.
Yeah, it's nuts. I'm like,
Definite
it's.
Viking
I look
warrior.
insane.
Warrior vibes.
Yeah.
You should go on like a warrior dating app.
Yeah, right.
There's
They have
gotta-
that.
there's
There's
gotta
gotta
be.
be some.
I'm
That's
checking.
a
Come on.
kink. There's a kink
There's
there.
gotta
checking
be a
right
kink
now.
for it. There is.
There's
a
gotta be a
kink
kink
for
for everything.
Everything, brother.
But like, yeah, like, dude, I look insane. I'm like, I have to go get a cut, dude. But it's so hard getting someone to get you, like, even just a shape up. Trying to find someone to get you shape up that you
Oh, dude,
trust.
no, I know.
Is insane.
Listen, I still drive back to South River to get my haircut.
Yeah, dude.
Hour and a half.
That's crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah. I get it. I still go see Jeremy even though it's almost an hour away. But the problem with him now is I go to fucking book him. He's booked for like a month in
It's
advance.
hot now. He's up.
And if I want to go see him, I got to go after hours, which is like 6 o'clock. And who wants to fucking do that?
Stop it.
What is that?
So you want to date a Viking?
So you want to date a
But that dude looks like a
Viking?
pussy.
Yeah, he does not
That dude
look
doesn't look like a Viking. That guy looks like a
does not look
fucking
like a Viking.
fruity tooty.
Is there a different
Will travel for
definition for Viking that we don't know
Yeah,
about?
there has to be. There has to be some type of fucking
Viking nomads. Date a Viking.
date a Viking.
Is
nomad.
pioneer in Nordic dating trends worldwide. People from all over the world trust our Nordic dating resources
What?
for the last 12 years. Finding a Nordic date can be tricky sometimes.
All they used to do is
You could
club
use
women to death and like
Google
drag them like a
Translation.
caveman.
And some good Scandinavian VPN in case you're unable to get through.
What is
Then it
this?
says find your Viking date. Privacy guaranteed, genuine
Who are
profiles,
you?
no spam.
Viking probably stands for like very insecure, like not
Kinky.
cool, kinky,
Trusted by more
Idiot.
than 40K Nordic and European couples.
nerd.
Girly man.
Yeah, that's what Viking
Really
stands
Yeah.
for
How do
Yes.
Vikings date?
on this website.
No, you're a Viking. He's not
That's
a Viking.
dude. That guy looked like a fucking
Come on.
pussy.
It says that
Like,
Scandinavian men and women have among the highest life expectancy in the world.
you ever seen a Scandinavian chick? They're hot,
Good talent.
dude.
Aren't they,
like
like,
all them European
tall
chicks?
and blonde?
Yeah,
I feel like they look like Chris Statlander
yeah. They all have good genes, I think. But
or Rhea Ripley.
yeah, Rhea Ripley's nice. Yeah, but no, like that can't be like what our meaning of Viking is. It has to mean something else, I think. But either way, I look nuts. I gotta clean up. But I need to find someone I trust. Like, give me your hand.
You gotta trust me, Dominic.
Yeah, like one time I went to someone random. The last time I went to someone random in Linden, I got taken. I know I got
It
taken.
happens, bro.
He's like,
It's a dangerous
dude,
game.
he just
dog.
gives me a shape up, and he's like, all right, 65. I'm like,
What?
65? He's like, yeah, 65.
65 what?
I was like,
$65?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like you
65
fucking
what?
kidding me?
High
For a
fives?
shape up?
Yeah, for what?
Like he goes, no, look, and that was like their rates on the board, like men's haircuts 65, and I'm
Wait,
like,
what was a full cut?
I think he took that as a full cut. He didn't have a different price
Oh.
between the two.
Come on.
I'm like, that's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
But yeah, that's crazy. And somebody else I know charged me similar, but like they have like a legitimate shop and they do their thing.
Yeah,
But like they put an artistry into it. It's almost like
celebrity cut style, like
it's like
high
you
end.
get what you pay for.
Sure.
Like,
but do you need it?
No, I don't know. But I don't know. Like, see, I went to my one boy and I had him cut me for the same price, and I wasn't mad that I paid $65 and he cut my hair, as opposed to 65 when I went in, and I almost did like the same thing.
Damn, bro, you're paying 65 for a cut.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
nowadays?
what the fuck is that? I can't go around randomly paying $65 for a haircut.
Dude, I pay for like 40, 45, and I'm like,
when I go
thought
see
that's
Jeremy,
high-end
when
shit.
I go see Jeremy, he charged me like 25, 30 bucks.
Well, that was like back in the day, bro, when you could fucking buy Lucy's at the bodega and shit.
Yeah.
And you could buy a Dutch for $1 and you could get a fucking
Dutch for
haircut for
$5,
$20.
yeah.
Are
But
you
no, like,
kidding me, bro? You
Jeremy-
can't
Jeremy-
do
Chop that
none
thing?
of
Yeah,
that
like
anymore.
I want to, but I want someone to do, because when I do it, I fuck
Bro,
it
I
up.
can do that. Come
I will fuck it
to
up.
my house. I will cut you
I will
up.
fuck it up.
I got you.
But no, my guy was Def Jeff. That was my fucking man. He was my
What
dude.
happened to that guy?
He disappeared like everybody else. Dude, like, he was working at Carteret for like mad long. And I
Something about barbers, bro, especially
Yeah.
the good ones, man. So unreliable.
Def Jeff was the fucking man though. Like, we knew him in high school.
he deaf?
Yes, he was
Oh,
friends
yeah,
with
yeah,
Steve-O.
completely.
We met him because he was friends with
Also
Steve-O.
classic deaf man.
And like Def Jeff, one of my, like, him and Steve-O were very similar. Like, he was like a punk kid. Now he's like all ghetto out. It's hilarious. But he's deaf. So he's like, yo, what's up, bro? You know, he's like, come here, let me take care of that beard. You look fucking nuts. But then, like, he don't, like, one day I go to the shop, he was like working in, it was funny, when I moved to Linden, I found the first barbershop. I went in there and he was there. I'm
Just
running it. He's
randomly
like,
there.
oh, I own this one. It's like, I own
wow.
it. I own that one. I'm like, oh, great. And then he just disappears.
Madness.
And I went in there to go look for him one day, and there was like two other guys I talked to a lot, and they're like, oh, I'll let this dude cut my hair. He was drinking a bottle of Hennessy all day.
Yeah, it's comforting.
So like
Yeah,
this
you could
dude's
cut my
drunk
hair
and he's
after
cut my,
that.
I'm like, I didn't realize it until like I'm getting my hair cut. I'm like, come on.
Cut my ear while you're at it.
Like, this dude's gonna fuck up. He's cut my hair drunk.
Yeah.
But,
But I feel like that's like a standard in a barber shop.
no, like having
Like
a couple
alcohol
sips
is usually
yeah.
involved.
But like if this dude's drinking Hennessy all day and like no
I
one's in
get
his
it, I get
chair. Like, no one's in his chair for a reason.
So what's darker, getting a haircut by a drunken barber
Mm-hmm.
or having your mother believe that you're terribly ill for most of your
Oh, yeah. Well,
childhood
that's way fucking
and
worse.
part of your dark life?
Yeah. What's
because
the whole thing?
That's what I want to do. I
Yeah.
want to turn
Well,
it
I was
dark
gonna say-
here.
Well, I was gonna say, because I've been trying to get a fucking haircut forever. I was looking at fucking the calendar and marking off dates, and when I was looking at the calendar, today's December 28th,
Mm-hmm.
and today's the day Gypsy Rose Blanchard is out of jail.
Yes, indeed. So
You
this,
think she's gonna fuck with Cardi B heavy? Probably, right?
Why is she supposed to?
No, I mean, like,
Is
I
that
feel
a
like
thing? What do you-
I feel like she'd be into like all those Megan Thee Stallion rappers. Like, I feel like that Gypsy Blanchard's gonna be a big fan
Oh,
of
you
them on
think
the way
she's-
out.
You think she
Uh-huh.
likes rap music?
Sexy Red, probably. She's probably gonna be into all that.
I don't know what
How
that
old-
means.
How old is she now?
She's like in her 20s.
All right, so full disclosure, literally, I am just learning about
Really?
this, dude. I
I've
don't
known about
know.
this for
I think I
years.
live under a rock. Like, there's
Yeah.
some things
I
people
just
are like,
heard about it a few months ago.
Really?
actually.
dude, I have no
heard
idea about this story whatsoever.
when it fucking first
All
happened.
right, so
Well, the story on Hulu came out in 2019.
Well, I
so,
heard about
like,
the whole
it's
story. They
been-
had a whole thing about it before they made a
give
TV
me the
show.
backstory of this. I
Okay.
already started filling me in, but
Yeah.
for people like me that just live under a rock, apparently, please let us know what
All
the
right,
fuck's
so-
going
and
on.
I also
with this.
watch a lot of those fucking like, interrogation videos online.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't even know what year it happened, but do you know? Does it say the year? It was in the early 2000s. All I remember.
Yeah, I just know that Hulu documentary, which is going to be our
There's a doc. They did
trailer
the
trash.
TV. They did a TV show. Actual
a TV
actors
show.
too.
a show,
there-
rather.
there
real
Yeah, it
was
was like a
documentary too.
There's a
but
documentary.
Hulu
it was
did
a
show called-
docu-series
called The
style.
Act.
Yeah, the act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
2015.
2015. Yeah, I knew it was 2000s. So basically, this girl Gypsy Rose was raised her entire life being told by her mother that she was sick, like real sick, all these diseases, like you have muscular dystrophy and this and that, and leukemia. Yeah,
She couldn't walk.
that's
she
the
needed
muscle dystrophy. So
feeding
she's in. Oh yeah,
tube.
they
Did she
gave her a
rip out her
feeding.
teeth or some shit
Yeah,
too?
Teeth
they used to
out.
like fucking rip her teeth out. They'd like slightly poison her to like make her look really fucking sick. Like
You know what movie that reminds me of?
what?
Think about it. Think about what movie. It's a horror movie, ghost more related.
I know exactly what movie you're talking about.
90s, right?
90s, late 90s.
Yeah.
I don't think it was 2000s.
Classic.
Mid-90s? I know exactly what movie you're talking about.
No.
No?
No.
Really? You're missing it. Okay. Dude, Sixth Sense.
Oh no. I
Yes.
don't get it.
And the girl, the mom kills the daughter by poisoning her.
Oh
like,
yeah,
soup
that
and-
okay, yeah.
Remember
And
the
then she
video? They
records-
exposed
Yeah.
the video at the funeral or the wake, whatever the hell
Yeah,
they're
that was
doing.
like his whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I get it now. I just at first it wasn't ready because I only saw Sixth Sense once,
Get
and I didn't
really?
like it, so I didn't watch
What?
it again.
You didn't like Sixth Sense?
I didn't hate it, but I didn't really like it.
Oh, dude.
I was like, whatever.
Really? One of the best ghost movies ever.
I get it.
I
I just-
did
I
enjoy
don't-
it.
I don't know. Never had interest to watch
Oh,
it again.
man. Great acting. Like, just
I'll revisit it. I just never.
I also really liked What Lies Beneath. That was like around that time
I liked Stir of Echoes, which
too.
is like
Bacon.
time. Yeah,
Bacon era.
yeah.
But, all right, back to
okay,
this. Sorry.
so
We
Gypsy
digress.
Rose. This is 2015. She's basically, like I said, her whole life is all these issues is being told to her by her mother, and her mother is what she's doing is she's feeding off she's leeching off the community because they're given all these like free housing, nice new house, free vehicles to get around in,
Why?
trips because the community feels bad for Gypsy Rose because she has all these problems. So the mother is putting
Oh,
it
I
out
see.
there,
Okay.
and now they're receiving all these free handouts for everything. And so as Gypsy, she gets older and older, she's starting to realize, like, I'm not fucked up. Like, there's no reason
Some
I'm
of
in
the
a chair.
conditions
Like,
that-
there's no reason I should be in a chair. I can walk.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do I need a feeding tube for? I can eat. Like, what is going on? So as she's, like, starting to grow older and realize this shit, she's, like, she's turning that age. Like, she's older. She's, like, in her teens. So she's, like, on the internet when her mom's not around, like, talking to boys and shit like that. Like, just being a girl.
Yeah.
And she meets this guy, and they start talking, and they're chatting. And he's definitely on the spectrum somewhere, one of them guys. And they fall in love, whatever. And at one point, she actually runs away from her mother, and they met together. And then after that, they chat, and she basically convinced him to kill her mother so they can be together, and they don't have to. She doesn't have to live under this fucking torturous reign of fucking abuse anymore. So like, it's nuts. So so this kid comes in one night and he murders her, and like she helps obviously, and they run away together, and they end up getting caught, and they all come. The whole fucking thing comes out. The whole fucking story comes out, and she ends up getting sentenced for murder and in jail, but the sentence is nothing insane because it's almost the
Ari,
case
what
is
was
so
it, 7
crazy.
years or
7
something?
years, I think.
Yeah. So think about that. For murder, self-defense, but murdered somebody.
Did she
still.
do the full 7?
Yeah, I believe she
I think
did.
she got 10 years, but did 7.
Did 7,
okay.
yeah.
I mean, everything
But
7's
the guy
extensive,
that
for Christ's
actually,
sake.
like,
Yeah.
did the murder.
But dude, murder, you
stuck there.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
25 to life, almost
He fucked
minimum.
himself.
Almost minimum.
Yeah.
Do we know how long he's in for?
The guy, does it say?
I think it's life.
I think he's life, yeah. Because she didn't
What
do the
state is
actual
it?
killing.
Depending on the state.
What's M.O., Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's out today. Gypsy Rose is out today.
Oh, she's out. She's shopping for shoes.
She's chilling
There's-
today. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
So do
she
you blame
definitely.
her?
No, that's the thing. Like, in that situation, it's like you can't
Here's what I blame her for. Here's what I blame her
blame
for.
her getting somebody else involved.
Of course,
Yeah.
man. Like, you got to think about this. Like, she is 100% in like the worst situation.
Yeah.
Her whole life, her whole childhood, she believes one
Lied
thing,
to.
right? Like that she has like these disabilities that would enable her to do normal things in life that she's watching everybody do. And her main caretaker, the person that's supposed to love her the most, is telling her that she can't do these things. Therefore, psychologically, bro, she's fucking
feeding
thinking
her garbage
that
daily.
yes, she cannot do these things because this is what her mother's telling her.
Yeah.
Why would her mother lie to her?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, right? But eventually, right, you grow older, you grow wiser, you're in a situation all of a sudden, oh, I can move this way,
like,
I can
what
talk
the
this
fuck?
way, I can think this way. My mental capacity is beyond what people are telling me.
They think she's like autistic too,
Yeah.
like treating her like a fucking child.
Yo,
like,
that is insane.
yeah.
That is insane. So of course, like when you come to that realization, like you at any cost, you have to escape, right?
Yeah.
So like I don't know what the escape story was. If there was attempts in the past hour, do you know? I
think
don't
she
know.
ran away one time to meet that guy
I'm
once,
trying to read a little bit right now.
and I think that was the only time.
But dude, I mean, regardless, like she has to take care of herself and get out of there.
Yeah.
So yeah, like do I blame her for bringing someone else into this, drawing him in, potentially this guy getting brainwashed where he falls in love and he's going to just fucking kill
I found it.
the mom
He
because...
got life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus an additional
Damn,
25
Marc.
years for armed criminal action.
It was a violent murder.
His shot out sperms getting life in jail. That's how long this motherfucker's in jail for. Like...
He's done.
It says that they met on a Christian singles
on a site, yeah.
and they talked for 2 years before meeting in person.
2 years.
And they only met in person one other time before
That too, yeah.
the second meeting was when he
killed the mother.
So listen. Do I blame her for getting out of a bad situation? No,
Hell
absolutely
no.
not. At all costs.
And like
right?
that's the thing too. Like I almost don't even be because you can get out other ways, right? Like you could try
But
to
did
go
she
to the
actually
police.
love this guy, or did she just fucking use this guy as a pawn?
I think she in her head actually really loved this guy because it was her first like I think she thinks she loved this guy at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's her first encounter with like romance,
But at
like
the
somebody
same
giving
time-
her attention.
But at the same
you know?
time, the strive for survival mode. She's in survival mode. So like everything's skewed. Like all her senses, all her
So
emotions.
He was the one who offered to do it.
No, this says text messages shared in court in 2018 show a tumultuous relationship that they had, that they talked at length about starting a new life together, including getting married and starting a family, and reportedly already picked out names for their kids. Then she admitted to talking him into
Doing it.
doing it. She says, when
Well,
asked
yeah, she
who
probably, like
talked
I said,
who
she
into
didn't wanna
killing
do it.
Dee Dee, Gypsy responded in court, I did. I talked him into it.
Oh. At least she fucking was honest about it.
Yeah.
You know? But still, like, you got to do what you got to do, I guess.
No, of course.
Because to me,
But why don't you call? Like, why don't you
that's what I'm
convince
saying,
this
like,
guy?
why don't you,
to
like,
have a wellness check?
yeah,
sent
like
to
you
the
go,
fucking house.
you go to a
Yeah.
police
Not kill
station.
the mom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
go,
mean,
like I
Have him go
said,
report
as much as you want
something.
your mom
Yeah.
dead, I get it.
Like-
There's way better ways to
no,
go
yeah,
about
that's what I was
this.
saying.
No?
I think that's what I was saying. There's different ways she could have did this without fucking killing her mom. But I almost, like, I don't feel bad
I
for the mom.
understand the
You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Like, yeah.
The reason.
Yeah.
I get it.
Like, I don't feel like now because like I said, there's other ways she could have did. Like, she could have tried to go to people, like the authority, go to these counselors that she knows and be like, hey, like, my mom's doing this to
Yeah.
me. Like, someone will fight for you.
Or if you feel like you
But
fucking
if she
walk,
doesn't, like,
get up
yeah.
and walk at the fucking door.
What's what
Like,
she
yo,
did.
I'm out.
That's what she used
Fuck
to
it,
do.
I'm out.
I wonder what, why didn't you just run away and stay away?
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
sure
this is a
there's
crazy
reason.
situation.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
there's
sure there's a
And where's the
reason.
family?
yeah,
Like,
like-
where's family members too? That's the other thing.
No,
That's
there
the
was
other
no
element.
family.
There isn't any.
There was no
can't
family.
be, right? Because like you can't go to.
I
a
think her
cousin,
father-
a friend, like somebody that's part of the family, be like, "Yo, something's not right."
Yeah. I honestly think, if you look it up, I think the father was together with them early in life, and he was saying, she's not like this, blah, blah, blah. And then that's why the mother left him.
Yeah,
Because he was going to explain, like,
And
basically.
what's the mother's past and all this shit? Like, what's her
What's
origin
that
story? Do we
syndrome
know?
that you have when you make your kids sick?
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm.
Is that
But I
it?
think, no, I think that's when, like,
When
you
you
get
think you're
kidnapped
sick.
and
Captive.
you're like,
Yeah.
Oh.
you see that they're away with them.
right, let's see.
but similar concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that whole fucking situation is just a disaster.
It's a whole question of morality. Like, it's like, okay, are you okay with this lady being murdered? But listen, what she did was horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You
that
know,
poor girl. You
like-
took all her teeth
Like,
out.
Yeah, it's
if
horrific
I'm running the
shit.
show, I'm like, yo, everyone's
Which
innocent.
is why, like, this is why I say, like, so Gypsy, she like admits to doing everything. Like, she served her time. Now that she's out, fuck it,
And bro,
let her live.
Like, how would you? All right, so like, let's say if you're a judge,
let her
right?
have a life.
Let's
yeah.
say,
I think they gave her a fair sentence for murdering somebody.
you know, here's
in
what I would do.
self-defense.
No, fair enough. I would do a different approach. I would have her serve some type of. I would grant justice in certain capacity, right? But it would be a way later sentence, dude.
Yeah,
like
wouldn't give her 7 years.
no,
either.
and wouldn't be in a jail, like almost like community service style, but like
Yeah.
a very
Regimented.
robust version
Yeah.
of a community service. Yeah.
So it says that the mom and dad got married
knew
when the
it.
mom got pregnant, but he like soon after realized that he didn't want to be with her, and they called it
Dipset.
off.
Yeah.
And then he says that when Gypsy got older, he began to notice some strange behavior with
Yeah.
the mom. Like the mom wouldn't let him talk to her. So a lot of times I would call Gypsy and she wouldn't be available to talk to me, but the next day she was. I kind of felt she was preparing her. I would call her on her birthday, but Dee Dee would tell me, don't tell her it's her 18th birthday. I don't want to tell her how old she is. And I just thought some of
It's
that was
fucking
kind of weird.
horrible.
Because she like made her think that she was
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's so fucking horrible.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I sit there and
Dark.
I can't imagine what that girl must have went through.
And the fact there's people
you're
out there like
healthy.
that.
And you know what's up? How did they fool all these doctors? That's how you know all these doctors
Don't
are
know
full of
shit.
That's how you know they're all full
Yeah.
of shit.
I think that like they would start to catch on, and she would
She would,
move.
and she would take the paperwork and kind of modify. I know she was doing that, and I remember I seen like
Crazy,
the mother was
bro.
also stealing prescription pads and writing out her own prescriptions for Gypsy of like all this other shit
Yeah, to
that she
make
wasn't
her-
getting like really prescribed. So like it shows them having those type of medications at the house,
I
thinking
saw,
she has
like,
these conditions.
a
Like it's
clip
fucked.
I saw a clip from the TV show,
Uh-huh.
so who knows if this was like a real life scene or
Yeah.
just made for the
Yeah.
show scene. But it was like the doctor was in the hospital room with Gypsy and was saying to her, you know, like your mom says you can't eat sugar, but
Yeah.
I want you to do something for me. I want you to take a sip of this Coke.
Uh
And I'm telling you, you're going to be perfectly fine. And the girl was like super
huh.
hesitant. And then like right as she was like about to do it, the mom like walked
Yeah.
back in
No,
the room.
man.
And the
I
doctor
saw-
like moved
yeah.
the soda
Yeah.
away.
There was something like that in the show too. I think where she was going to eat like a cupcake, and the mom ran across like a carnival and like slapped it out of her hand.
Yeah.
Something
Straight
like that.
panic style.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
why the hell can't she just eat sugar? What is that? Like, what kind of? Or did you tell her she has diabetes?
Yeah,
or something?
probably.
Like,
Probably. And I think she was giving her shots of insulin and shit. Like, that'll fuck you up.
like that's like, how could you do that to your child?
It's fucking horrible.
Like,
Yeah. And then they use the situation to leverage
That's
your
fucking
friends
thing,
and your
man.
family. So you're
make
a
everybody
humongous
think
piece
that you
of
have
shit.
this sick child.
Yeah.
Like keeping her
That's
in
a
a
sick
wheelchair.
fucking
so she can't
person.
live yeah, like no wonder why
She got fucking beat to death with a hammer, a bat, cut up.
her mom would chain her to her bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
It's
wild.
deep, dark shit. Which is why I'm like, when you see the amount, like when you see the lengths that this fucking lady went to keep control over her daughter, it's the lowest, sickest shit you almost can ever see. So it's like a person like that, what do they deserve? They don't deserve to walk this fucking
No,
planet.
definitely not. I mean, justice served. Like,
Yeah.
fairly. Fairly.
They don't deserve to walk this
You
fucking
know.
planet anymore.
yeah.
Especially
I
doing that to
definitely-
a child.
I definitely think that they could have went about it a different way, though. And,
Like, instead of, like-
no one could have ended up in jail.
Like, did it
except
smarter.
her,
Yeah, no, I
except the
agreed.
mom.
Agreed. This guy, this
Let's
poor
do it
fucking
smarter.
guy, man.
Well, he's
yeah.
not, like I said.
easily convinced.
Yep, 100%. And like, fuck it. Like,
Sucks.
It's also
Yeah.
crazy that she only got 10 years serving 7, and he's like in there for life.
Because he's the like when they went down the ice, he's the one
who
that
did it,
physically
but
did it.
she-
It was never his idea.
She
Yeah.
like manipulated him basically
But, like,
into doing it.
He did it brutally. Like that thing. I think the brutality of the murder is what made everybody look at it like, hey,
It's a
shit.
sign of love.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It's a
Like
sign
you didn't
of
just
love.
put one in this dude's head,
It's
this
passion.
lady's head, you know, and keep it pressing.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, Gypsy's fucking free now, and like people, I'm sure people have their opinions, but me, I'm like, yes, girl.
You know, no, fair enough. From what I see, what I read,
Yas,
just
queen.
from what we know,
Yeah.
right? I mean, yeah, she deserves to be free and
see.
live her life. And this poor fucking other guy,
Oh,
man,
yeah, fuck him.
gotta serve the fuck him. Gotta serve the rest of his life, man,
Yeah,
in prison,
Gypsy
man.
the genius, bro.
Yeah, Gypsy
The
fucking
evil genius.
skating free, man. But I mean, yeah, very complicated with a lot of layers. But with that, let's head to break.
Okay.
Stick
Early,
around. though,
early
'cause-
break today.
Yeah, we're gonna hit break now. Stick around because we have other good things on the second half of
we
the
always do.
Dudecast. Of course,
We always
we're gonna
do.
get into a little bit of sports, all right? Because we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about your boy, Mr. Jameson, Mr. Dak Prescott, and does he deserve that $60 million per year contract
He's already
and
getting paid.
MVP honors?
He's already getting paid. I'm not worried about the contract.
Are you good with that? We also have a haha and a
Yes.
dude of the week on the backside, so stick around.
Yeah.
Trailer trash coming up, and this is very much in line
What we
with what
just
we just
talked
talked about, which was our girl Gypsy Rose. Back in 2019, there was I guess a docu-series of some sorts.
The girl that plays her is like a famous little actress.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
So if you have Hulu, check out The Act. This is the trailer for it now. So you guys hang tight. Here it is. Mr. Mark, grab that controller, my brother.
Get Gypsy.
Send us off.
background on my phone, I think.
Go, Gypsy.
This is the state's case against Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
She's got paraplegia, epilepsy, heart murmur, and she's allergic to sugar. Everything I do for her.
My mom is my best friend. All she wants to do is keep me safe. Gypsy!
Have you been able to confirm the girl's medical history?
Which part?
Any of it?
That's what being a mom is. Never being sure you're doing the right thing, but doing it anyway.
Out with the Children's Division of Missouri Social Services.
Open. Gypsy's got the mind of a 7-year-old.
How old are you?
Oh, she's 15, born in 1995.
I thought you said I was born in 1993.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions, all right? Can you read?
Do you love me?
What are you giggling about? I met my Prince Charming. Hi.
I never once disrespected my mama the way you do.
I'm so trapped. I can't tell anyone.
You can tell me.
Nobody's gonna ever do more for you than I do.
She's never gonna let us be together.
Sooner or later, everybody knows everything about everyone.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard, how do you plead?
Smile on your face.
It's just the right time and just the right place. The music you love, the movies you share, the things that make you care.
Keeping value high, we'll serve you so. Our relationship will grow and grow.
Love me up, I'll big enough to bring you all the best in entertainment. Love me up.
Look for special Columbia House offers this month in selected magazines, newspapers, and your mail.
And we are back for the second half of the Dudecast. Still Dom, still Mark.
Second half team, baby.
Still
Bird Lady. Bird Lady. Leader of the birds. It's the Bird Lady. And all this gypsy talk. There's gypsy updates.
Yes.
We have gypsy
Yes,
updates.
Please.
So we were correct that she served 7 years of her 10-year sentence. It says she was a victim of Munchausen syndrome.
That's what we were trying to figure out. Munchausen syndrome. Munchausen.
When someone falsely claims that another person has physical or psychological
That's right.
symptoms
Munchausen.
with the
Danhausen
intention
syndrome.
of deceiving others. So it says that she is 32 years old now. And it says here that she regrets what she did to her mom.
Well,
so she didn't deserve that. She was a sick woman, and unfortunately, I wasn't educated enough to see that.
There you go.
Deserved
She was
to
fucked
be
up. What do you do?
Where
She
I
was
am.
emotional at that point, you know.
Yeah, she deserved being in prison doing time for criminal
Thank you for the
behavior, she
tone.
said.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
If I had
You know?
another chance, I would redo everything. You know, she goes and stuff like that. But she's actually married now.
There you go.
She was
Thriving.
a teacher named Ryan Anderson that she
How-
met in
you're fine.
2022 while in prison.
Okay.
She said, when I'm home
Alternative
with my
style?
family,
Non-tradition.
Yeah, non-traditional life.
with my husband's arms around me and I'm surrounded by loved ones, that's when I will be happy. She also has a Lifetime docuseries coming out on January 5th, and she's publishing an ebook that comes out on January 9th.
Yeah, she's about to kill it. Like I said,
Media mania.
she is about to crush it. Financial success.
It's all about the money.
I'm telling you, she's a celebrity now.
Yeah, no,
she's a
killing it.
celebrity.
I get it.
Yeah, she's a celebrity. She could start a podcast. It's going to get thousands of followers
yeah,
tomorrow.
naturally, yeah.
Gypsy, come on ours.
Gypsy coming up next week on the Dudecast.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard. That'd be hilarious. But you know what else is when that's not hilarious at all? Everybody's disrespecting Dak Prescott heavy.
I think it's a little funny.
It's it's not that funny. Or it's like it's just dumb. Because it's like you talking about Brock Purdy for MVP, and then he just gets he looks like shit one game, and he's just like, all right, we're done with him. It's on to it's now Lamar Jackson.
Typical
this
this day and age.
Yeah,
Move
now
on to the
It's
next.
Lamar Jackson. But why not Dak Prescott? Like, look at the fucking numbers. Like I said, listen, I can make it clear as day decision for anybody who doesn't know shit about fuck. All right,
Shit about fuck.
shit
Got
about
it.
fuck. Junk
Shit about fuck.
Junk doesn't know nothing about football, really.
I'm actually Googling Dak Prescott right now.
So she knows what he looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know his name is actually
Dakota Rain.
Yeah.
It's Dakota Rain Prescott.
Rain Dakota Prescott.
Yep. It's a good man, that Dak Prescott. Let me tell you, though. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you some numbers, and you just tell me, is that better or is that not better? All right?
Straight up.
Straight up.
Let's hear it.
If I had to compare right now,
Better or not better?
3,892 passing yards versus 3,357 passing yards. Which one's better, one or two?
What were the numbers?
This is going swimmingly, folks.
3892 versus 3357.
Wouldn't 38.
There you
92
go.
be higher than
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding,
ding,
ding.
ding. Very good. Very, very good.
259 yards versus 221 yards. Which is better?
39 yards.
There
Ding,
you
ding, ding,
go.
ding, ding.
30 touchdown passes to 19 touchdown passes.
30.
30.
Give her a
So
star,
I'm
folks.
assuming that this person who has more is
Uh-huh.
not Dak Prescott.
No. Let's keep going.
Oh, there's more.
104 passer rating versus 96. Which is better?
104.
Yes.
None of these are Dak Prescott.
71.75 QB rating versus 63. What's better? 71, right? Okay. Completion percentage 68% versus 66%.
68.
Dak Prescott is number one. He's the first one. And they're saying he's not as good as this one.
Oh, so is the one getting all that
Yes.
stuff. And they're saying he's not as good as the other guy.
Yes.
That
Now
makes
you
no
tell
sense.
me. You don't watch football. If I read you those numbers, which one of those two guys would you pick?
I mean, the guy with the higher numbers.
Thank you, because it's clear as day, folks.
I mean,
and he has a 10-5 record.
Is there other things that you have to take into consideration, man? Is it record? Is it schedule?
Okay, we have a winning record. We're going to the playoffs regardless. We're in the NFC East, toughest division in football.
Is it?
I think it. Well, it used to be, but
Yeah.
I'd still say
You
we
lost
have.
to the
but
Niners?
having the Eagles, yeah, but the Niners are officially exposed. They're officially
You lost to
exposed.
the Eagles.
We lose a lot of games on the road. Let me tell you. No, listen. Mike McCarthy's got to go. That's it. It's not. I'm almost say it's not Dak's fault.
Lost to the Bills. Lost to the Dolphins.
But it's not Dak's fault. We made that Dolphin game. I
don't know,
The
man.
defense is what crumbled in the Dolphin game. We made Dak Prescott makes the fourth quarter comeback, boom, in the fourth quarter, and then we have left too much time on the clock, and boom, done. One
Listen,
field goal over.
I wouldn't be quick to pay him. You guys,
He's already paid.
Yeah, but they're set to make him the highest paid fucking ever of all time.
They're not going to do that until they
60 million.
He's not doing that.
60 million.
Well, you know,
per
fuck it.
year.
You know what?
Cowboys are ready to make Dak Prescott highest paid player
Let
in
him do it.
NFL history.
Do it.
Could pay him 60 million a year according to the NFL
Do it. You know
Insider,
why?
bro.
You do it. You know why? Because Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are
Can
the
print money,
absolute best money.
apparently.
And they're absolutely the best at hiding money. You saw the Dodgers just signed Shohei
Apparently, they're
Ohtani.
eager to re-sign
Because we know what they're
Dak
going to do?
and
They
make him the highest
because they
paid
can defer that
quarterback
money
of all time.
fucking 3 years down the road and not have to worry about it and have signed as many guys as they want for the next 3 years.
highly
And
motivated.
then, you know
for
why?
a long-term extension.
They just
Highly
did it.
motivated, brother.
I love it because, dude, they gave him the contract 2 years ago. That's how long ago he got that contract, 2 years ago.
No, I know. Yeah.
He was high paid then. They deferred the money. Boom. Now they want to give him an extension
It
so
was-
they can kick the money all the way more
It was a
down
good
the line.
contract at the time, too.
Dude,
no doubt.
kick it all the
Yeah.
way down the line. That's all they're using it for, to free up more space. It's smart. It's smart business.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Here's what I would do. If I'm Jerry Jones, which I'm not, and nor am I a Cowboys fan. However, I do root for the Cowboys from time to time. They would be my NFC team because the Jets are my AFC team. And my ultimate team, however, circumstances, best friends, cheer for the Cowboys. Therefore, I have skin in the game. And I want the Cowboys to succeed as long as not playing against the Jets. Of course. Strategic move. Dak has a great year. Let's say Cowboys win a playoff game, but don't go beyond that.
There's a lot more house cleaning that needs to be done that's not Dak.
Can you trade Dak Prescott? That's what I'm thinking.
But you could still do it with a contract that defers money.
No,
If
of course, but get him coming off of a at least one playoff win.
I don't want to get rid of him, but if a team wanted to and they were open to it,
And
I
they're-
can't stop them.
I
And
mean-
I see why a team would want to do it.
Of course. Maybe a team like, I don't know, the Giants?
No, I don't think Jerry would have the gall.
Can you imagine a
I'm
scenario?
not dealing with those New York pieces of shit.
Can you imagine a scenario where
no.
Dak Prescott
As a Giant, I couldn't root
is
for him.
traded?
Oh,
Not even signed by.
Dude.
Traded to
that would be a fucking.
the New York Giants.
That would be. I think everybody would be like, well, you know what? Jerry's officially lost it. I think that would be the straw, and I think the public opinion would probably get him to sell the team or get rid of the team to his son.
Would that be the breaking
I think that would
point?
be.
You
They'd
think?
be like, Jerry needs to go. He's lost his mind.
Dak
He's crazy.
Prescott, the starting quarterback for the
Imagine
New
that.
York Giants.
That's so dark. I couldn't imagine that in the world. I don't like hearing that either. That's
Is
bad
Daniel
talk.
Jones involved in that trade to Dallas?
my God! If he was the Cowboy quarterback, no, that's the
Just as
worst nightmare scenario
not as
I
a
ever
starter
seen.
or maybe like
We'd
as
end
a
up
Drew
starting
Lock throw-in type deal.
We'd end up starting Trey Lance. That was Jerry's idea
Well,
all
there you
along.
go,
That was his
maybe-
plan all along.
Maybe there
that
you
was
go.
his plan
That's
all
it.
along.
That's it.
Bring
We
Trey
just
Lance.
decided
That's
the
it.
Cowboys' future for the next 10 years.
Mike
there
McCarthy
you go.
and Trey Lance for the next 10
Yes,
fucking years.
there it is.
Oh no, I'd be done.
Does that give you a stomach ache?
That gives me marron.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
No, I can't. Yeah, McCarthy needs to be gone. It's the same song and dance. So I mean, that's Jerry's end game. It's
But
Mike
how
McCarthy
much?
and Trey Lance
Dude,
together
how
in
much does the
harmony.
team have to throw? Your GM. You're playing GM, right?
To what?
Cowboys.
Fire McCarthy?
No,
or-
not
or-
to fire McCarthy. no, assets for Dak. How much?
Oh,
How much would it take?
it's gonna take. It's gonna take.
Not say the
3
Giants because it's gonna be
to
10 times
4.
more than.
It's gonna be 4 with number ones.
Oh come on!
4 number ones.
Are you that delusional?
100%.
Don't be that Cowboys fan.
MVP caliber player in his prime.
Don't be that Cowboys fan.
All right, fine. 3 number ones and 3 number twos.
He's not that good.
Yes, he is.
He's not that good.
Dude, Russell Wilson got how many ones?
3 number ones.
Russell Wilson got how many number ones?
Yeah,
3?
That is also... Russell Wilson has what under his belt?
Okay. He's got 1 Super Bowl.
Yep.
And 1 Super Bowl appearance, and they didn't win.
Yeah.
I get it. But he also performed like dog shit the
That's
year
after the fact.
he was gone.
That's
he was,
after the
the
fact.
year he was sent out. The year before, he performed like shit.
Well,
he
the year
looked like
prior
shit.
to, yeah, he didn't look great.
He looked like shit.
Fair.
Dak is in the prime of his
Well, that's
career.
why I would trade him. Because I
Like-
think he's hit his ceiling. I think the Cowboys...
That's fine. We can win with this ceiling, though. That's the thing. We can do it. We need better leadership. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem.
Leadership from where?
We need it from somewhere at the top. That's
The quarterback?
No, we need it from because the defense is what's been crumbling.
Mm-hmm.
We need to fucking.
You don't like Dan Quinn no more?
No, not really.
Nah,
he's kind of lost his luster with me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Al Harris a lot. Our
Fred?
fucking he's been a great fucking corners coach. He's making all our corners look great. Have him run the fucking defense. I just Mike McCarthy. That's my no. It's McCarthy's stale, fucking plain vanilla ass bullshit offense. Like it's the most easiest shit to figure out. He makes no adjustments. He's so stubborn and disgusting. I can't take him. He's got to go.
He cannot.
He can't win. They run these 5-game winning streaks. They look great, and they run out of gas and look like complete shit for 1 or 2 games in a row. And then that game, like I said, it's rinse repeat. And then that one game always seems to happen first or second game of the playoffs.
Go.
He's got to go. He's Vito. He's Vito. He's Vito Savage, and I'm Phil Leotardo, and I'm sitting on the bed, and I'm watching them beat him to death with fucking clubs, and I'm enjoying every second of it. Yeah, please, I need to just please put my face on Leotardo's and then and McCarthy's on Vito's and that scene. That would just make my whole fucking day.
God.
That would
Gotta
make my day.
Go.
That would make my day.
It's gotta go.
Holy shit. But does that mean we gotta go or get to other things?
We gotta move it on to some other things for sure, but we don't have to leave quite yet, ladies and gentlemen, but we will move on to our first segment, which is
what's this
of
week?
this half anyway. Dude.
Oh, it's the dude
of the week.
Of
With that,
the
let's
week.
hit that dude of the week.
intro. That new intro.
I'm the dude, so that's what you call me.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the dude of the week. And
Who
this
do we have
time,
this week?
It goes
Little
out
kids.
to
Who do we have this week?
a New Jersey man wins nearly. Did you hear about this?
The parlay
500K.
guy?
It's like $487,000.
The parlay guy?
On an unlikely parlay bet. Yeah. Dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is right up your alley.
Yeah, this
Wood.
was talk at work when I came in the other day. It was
Water
the
cooler
first-
talk
it
right
was the
here, big
first-
time.
The first thing mentioned to me, it's like, you saw the guy's parlay? But I was like, yeah, I saw it. I couldn't fucking believe it. He had a 14 receiver parlay.
I mean, this is like stuff of legend.
Yeah, 14 receiver. All he needed was Christian McCaffrey on Monday night. Crazy.
So yeah, courtesy of New Jersey 101.5. Millstone financial advisor Travis Duffner picked 14 players, as you said, including San Francisco 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey and former Rutgers boy, Jersey boy, Isaiah Pacheco from Vineland to each score a touchdown during this weekend's NFL games using the DraftKings app. The bet had 100,000 to 1 odds.
I think he only put $5 down.
$5, yeah.
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 That's it.
I mean, this is shit that you do,
I do
every
it-
weekend.
I do this every
He went
weekend.
from
Yeah.
from $5 to $489,000.
I do this on a weekend. I do this almost every weekend with sports, and this never happens to me. I'll get close. I've had parlays. Let me tell you, I've had parlays, 10-leg parlays that I'm like, whatever. I'll hit 9 and be like, are you kidding me? Because if I hit this,
Yeah.
holy
And this is
shit.
what, 14?
Life just changed a little bit for me.
He had to hit all 14.
You know what's cool though? Some of the site, like I don't know if everyone does. I use BetMGM.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hit a lot, like if you're on let's say you have like a big parlay, right? And you're hitting most of them, and like they offer you a cash out sometime, like a lot. And sometimes it's nice. Like I've taken cash outs where I put in $5. The bet is to win 600, but if I cash it now, I take 60. I've done that.
Yeah.
You know,
quick little come up. I'll take that.
And then I end up
Put
not
into
hit it
something
anyway.
else, yeah.
You know.
I just love that this guy was wearing a Santa jacket during this video.
Respect,
dude. Yeah, again, 100,000 to 1 odds, dude. Like that doesn't fucking happen.
No.
Yeah.
So like, what do you do with that? So like, let's say you're in this scenario.
I
right?
do know someone who hit something like that.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. On DraftKings, I think too.
Yeah, I know it was UFC related.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know someone on like just fantasy football style.
Yeah.
Yeah, like weekly
You know
teams.
this person too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to bring them up, but they left their job and everything. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
80K.
Yeah.
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 80K in one shot.
Yeah, that's not enough for me.
No.
leave my job.
No,
though, dude.
no, sorry.
Like
Nope.
489. Nah,
That's
we're
different.
talking.
Yeah.
We're in the conversation.
$500,000 we're talking.
We're in
yeah.
the conversation of me, okay, I could leave work and make some moves. But
Yeah.
I quite honestly, dude, I would not leave right away.
No.
I would
no.
I would start planning some things. And apparently this guy is like a financial advisor.
You know
Yeah,
he knows
so
what he's
he's a
fucking
money
doing.
man.
Yeah,
he knows what he's
what to
doing
do
with it.
with
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, this guy ain't going to do anything dumb. He's going to,
Yeah,
invest, secure his family. He's going to do the right thing with that.
Yeah, he's not gonna do stupid shit like me and buy fucking slab cards and fucking
Go gamble it all.
yeah.
But what would you do? Like, no, you wake up tomorrow, you got almost 500 grand.
400,000. I'm still going to work actually,
Uh-huh.
but I'm like,
Like, what are you
I'm-
thinking about?
first thing I'm doing is paying off all my fucking debt.
Yeah.
I'm making a call to the IRS, like, here you go, you fucking pieces of shit.
Stop
You want
handing
it?
Take
me.
it
Come
down.
and
criminals.
fucking get it,
Take
you
it down.
scumbags. Boom,
All
there
in
you
pennies.
go. Yeah, you fucking cocksucker. Where you want me to drop off the pennies? Because I'm showing up with fucking wheelbarrows. I'm dumping right in fuck there.
$150,000
Yeah, have that.
worth of pennies.
And then my car's paid off, actually. I just paid it off. Which
Congrats,
is awesome.
all
I got
right.
the title the other day.
Nice,
I
nice.
thought that was pretty sick.
That's a big
I thought that
move.
was a good move.
That's nice. That feels good, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now it's fucking up.
Of course, naturally. I mean, yeah, that's how it goes.
I probably, I don't know. I wouldn't buy another whip yet, but I would look at property because
Yeah,
that's a lot of
no,
money,
yeah,
and I'd
definitely.
fucking see if I can swindle some nice property and buy something real quick, like nice, like
Come
quick.
move up by me
Yeah.
real quick.
And then I'll take a majority of it and put it in like a savings.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with it. And then a good amount of it I'll reinvest into gambling in the streets the way I got it. I got it, $5 fucking bet. I got fucking $30,000 to fucking play with now. Let's go make some money.
Put a little money into the Dudecast.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. But I'll be like, dude, I got that money to fucking play with now. Like, I'd be making big bets because I make a $5 bet and I win. I'm winning $50. All right, fuck it. I know this bet's hitting. I'll make a $500
You and your dad will
bet.
go on tour.
Oh, yeah. Forget about it. Dude, he thought the fucking Zippo lighter was the coolest thing ever.
did he?
He was like,
Enjoyed it?
He was like, it's pretty fucking cool. He's like flicking it over. He was like, dude,
Nice.
shit went. I'm like, unreal.
So
But yeah.
$489,378.
What's his name again?
Dollars to be exact. That man
What's
is
his name?
our fucking. He is 100% our dude of the week.
Respect to him.
Travis Duffner.
Duffner.
Mr. Duffner.
Jacket. Yep.
Make some moves together.
Well, he's Millstone local guy, and maybe we could get him on.
Yeah, come on. We'll give you a shout. You give me a couple fucking tips.
Couple
How about
shekels.
that? Give me some tips on some fucking lines.
How
How's
you
that sound?
doing?
How you doing?
So yeah, dude of the week.
Nice.
Nice.
And now we have. Do we have a? What's this? Is it a? I don't even know what we had.
We're gonna.
It wasn't a haha, was it?
We're gonna keep rolling, and go to the haha.
We
Do you
do
wanna
have
take
a
the
haha.
Okay, we do have a haha.
We have a. Moment of the
and
week?
it is reminiscences of Home Alone 2. So
Okay.
sticking with the holiday season for one more week.
Yeah, because there's a new year
Spirit
yet.
Airlines had decided to fuck up, but listen, I'm not going to spoil that. I will let
Yeah?
Ariel do that. So here we go.
Spirit Airlines, huh?
Yes.
This is the
Moment
moment
of the week.
of the week.
A 6-year-old boy traveling alone for Christmas. Now, first of all, why would you have a 6-year-old boy travel? That would be putting my 6-year-old niece
out of your
on
mind.
an airplane by herself. My sister would never.
Oh
but
my
anyway,
God.
Yeah.
So 6-year-old boy was put on the wrong flight.
What?
On Spirit Airlines. So he
Of course,
was going.
Spirit.
Yeah, nowhere else is letting a 6-year-old fly by themselves.
So he was supposed to be going to
me see his
Fort
passport.
Myers, so Southwest Florida, to go visit his grandma, I guess for Christmas holiday, to visit grandma. But instead of being put on the plane to Fort Myers, he was put on a plane to Orlando, which is 160 miles away. 160 miles away.
Unreal.
And he was leaving from Philadelphia.
Oh my! So I need to get this straight though. So the family of this child put him on a plane by himself
In Philadelphia.
to go on vacation by himself.
To go
No
meet his
family
grandma.
member is going with supervision whatsoever.
Sending you to grandma's.
Yeah.
And the airline just let his 6-year-old walk on the flight by himself. Like, what did he do?
Standard procedure.
What did he do? Walk up and just hand him the ticket?
That is what I
How
want
you
to know.
doing?
That
Do you
is what I
send a
wanna
letter
know.
in advance?
Like,
my 6-year-old kid's coming on the plane.
Of
Please
course,
look
they
out for him.
said the boy was under the care and supervision of an
Yeah.
airline employee the entire time.
Bullshit.
Even though he was incorrectly boarded on
Yeah.
a flight to Orlando, once the mistake was discovered, the airline let the family know.
Big
We're
mistake.
conducting an internal investigation.
Yeah, but like right there, I'm like, well, there's why you don't fucking let your kid fly by themselves.
I would
So,
say
like, yeah,
one of us
you-
is in deep trouble.
You leave your kid with a Spirit Airline employee.
with a stranger.
Yeah, and now they are supposed to get your kid
I mean,
to the
terrible
right plane.
parenting. Come on.
Whoever the parents are deserve
Who are
the
you?
absolute worst roast of all time.
Yeah, dude.
Like, they need to be getting torn apart by
Yeah.
their neighbors and their friends and family. Like, are
There's
you
no
kidding
coming
me?
back from this one.
You sent your kid alone on a flight by themselves across the coast, like down
good.
down the East Coast.
I'm not afraid anymore.
That kid was probably shitting though when they realized.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I'm not
Dude,
where
I
I'm
was scared
supposed to
getting
be.
lost in like Kmart for 5 minutes
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
kid.
That's why you never would have got me on a flight by
Yeah.
myself at 6 years old.
6.
Yeah.
I'd be shitting.
That's not even like close to
And now
middle
I
school.
want to know, like,
That's first grade.
So now the kid is
Young.
160 miles away from his grandma. So
Yeah.
how did they, like, did Spirit pay for transportation?
I'm sure they put
now?
him on another
She
flight.
drove like 4 hours or something to,
To pick
go
him
get
up?
him,
Did she?
apparently. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm sure they would have been like, "Well, we fucked up. We got to put him on another flight for free."
I don't know. I don't know how like the financial
That's
transactions
insane.
work, but
Like,
dude,
Spirit
yeah.
better.
Like if they call
Take
you,
care
oh,
of
by the
that.
way, we sent your kid to the
No.
wrong airport. I'm like, well, you
That's
need
like-
to fix that.
that's legit like free flights for life.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There is some
It's
like,
like, listen-
You're gonna
serious
get sued.
compensation.
Listen,
dude.
your air flight, your
But I don't
fleet-
even want that
That's what I'm
shitty
saying,
fucking
like,
flight service.
You guys are garbage. So I think I might just sue you instead.
Yeah. I don't want
I wouldn't
infinite
accept
flights on your
anything.
shitty planes.
Yeah.
No, I'm not accepting anything until I speak to my lawyer.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, you know what? I need financial counsel on this.
So
So, yeah.
yeah. Absolutely absurd.
That's insane,
Spirit,
man.
shame on you, damn it.
Spirit,
And
that's a
why
fucking- that's a
that
demerit.
is this week's moment of the week, damn it.
That's right.
And that's going to send us off. Ari,
That is.
we have some things in the work.
That's right.
In the workshop.
We have lots of things
In the
workshop.
works.
We have
So
guests on the
pause
podcast.
on the ads. We're going to be out right now.
Oh,
It
yes.
is time. The Jets are on
Oh yeah.
against the Joe Flacco-led Cleveland
You know
Browns.
what? If they want to
Because
give, if they
why
wanna
not?
if they want to give Joe Flacco the MVP, actually, I'm okay with that too. So everybody,
Pat.
take it fucking sleazy.
'Cause we out.